and it's live.
Thank you. Welcome back to this meeting of the Wingecarribee Local Planning Panel for me to announce our decisions. 5.1, the decision was that the Local Planning Panel determines development application 21/1890 for demolition of buildings and works, subdivision of land and carrying out of works to create 22 residential lots and carrying out of works for the purposes of a road at lot 24 DP 535979 and lot 1 DP 618016, 54 to 56 and 58 Robertson Road, Mossvale, by refusal for the following reasons. 1. The site carries a substantial amount of stormwater and a number of objectors commented on significant existing stormwater problems across and in the vicinity of the site, including Wembley Road. 2. There is concern that the contextual stormwater management framework for the catchment has not been fully taken into account in preparing the stormwater management proposals for the subject site. 3. The proposed stormwater arrangements are unsatisfactory for the following reasons. A. The proposed biobasin facility and stormwater detention basin facility to be located on lot 1 will impose an unfair burden on the owners of that lot and is likely to result in the facilities not being appropriately maintained and managed. This is a poor planning outcome. B. There is a lack of clarity as to the final outcome for stormwater management from the site. C. A concern remains as to the poor urban design outcome of the fencing and other arrangements of the biobasin detention facility on lot 1. 4. A more appropriate arrangement for the location of the biobasin facility and stormwater detention basin facility would be on a community lot in a community title subdivision where the responsibility and cost of the maintenance of those facilities would be borne by all 22 lots. The reasons were as above and the voting was unanimous. 5.2, development application 22/0225, boundary adjustment subdivision to create 2 lots at number 74 and 170 Lees Road, Robertson. We just go down to the panel decision. The panel decision was that the development application be deferred for approval by the panel electronically, subject to conditions to be provided by the council officer. The reasons were that the panel is of the view, having regard to the written material provided on behalf of the applicant and the oral submissions made by the applicant's town planner, that the application is appropriate for approval under clause 4.2b of the Wingecarribee LEP 2010. The voting was unanimous. 6.1, planning proposal to amend Wingecarribee Local Environmental Plan 2010 with regard to the minimum lot size of land at Villiers Road and Hill Road, Mossvale. The panel advice was in accordance with the council officer's recommendation that the planning proposal be submitted to the Department of Planning and Industry and Environment for gateway determination under section 3.34 of the Environmental Planning and Assessment Act 1979. The reasons were that the panel generally agrees with the council officer's report. The voting was unanimous. 6.2, planning proposal to amend Wingecarribee Local Environmental Plan 2010 with regard to clause 7.2 requirements for subdividing dual occupancies in zones R2 and B1 and clause 4.2F minimum subdivision lot sizes for dual occupancies in certain zones. The panel advice is in accordance with the council officer's recommendation that the planning proposal be submitted to the Department of Planning, Industry and Environment for gateway determination under section 3.34 of the Environmental Planning and Assessment Act 1979. The reasons were that the panel generally agrees with the council officer's report and the voting was unanimous. So that brings no further business. The meeting closed at 6:35 p.m. I'd like to thank my fellow panel members, the council staff for their assistance and those members of the public and others who addressed the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't cut us off. We need to say goodbye.